Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you to my returning subscribers, and if you're new here, you're more than welcome, and I hope you really enjoy this video and I hope that it resonates with you. If anything in this video does resonate with you and you would like more, then my details are down in the description box if you would like to book in for a personalised reading. I'm also offering 2 questions for £10 as well, so if you just have a small question that you want a quick answer to, I'm available for that. Now, today's reading, the first thing that I was getting was, I keep seeing this image of just somebody driving. It's like somebody driving, but they don't really know where they're going. So it's almost like you've got your vehicle, you've got everything you need, it's fueled up, you've got snacks, but you don't really know where it's going. So we're going to get into the cards and see what this is all about. So I'm using these Earth and Bone cards today. You know, if you've been watching my videos, you'll see I have little obsessions with things. Sometimes certain decks that I'll just use and use and use, and then I'll go on to another one. Let me see where we are today. Where is your energy right now? Roots, ancestry, legacy, and tradition. Now, there's a bit of a theme with this because the last reading I did was all about an ancestor coming in with a message for you. So I feel like we're still in that energy of those deep roots, that cauldron of warming, you know, this sort of deep energy center that links us back to ancestry, links us back to our primal will, links us back to our connection, our deepest connection with the earth. Now, there's something here about legacy and tradition. So what you're searching for, or what I feel somebody is driving, trying to find, is something that is long lasting, something that is going to bring this legacy. Now, for some of you, this could actually be about actually having a family, you know, and the child is like the legacy almost. But it's almost a feeling of you want to have a deeper impact on the world. You want your gifts, your abilities, your skills to be seen. I can almost feel like there's somebody that's screaming, but nothing's coming out. Like you're not being seen or heard in the way that you really want to be. And you don't know how to bring yourself into the light to be seen. Okay. That's what I'm feeling from this. So this is your reading and that resonates with you. Drop a like down there, maybe a comment. Yeah, we have Ingwas. So you're in like a bit of a shell shock at the moment. We have Tiwas. There's a lot to do with trust and commitment here. And Isa, patience, being present in the moment. A lot of your energy right now is going minute by minute, day by day, second by second almost. You're being called to trust in the process that you're going through, trust in the experience that you're in right now, because it's actually helping to deepen your roots. It's helping you to form this deeper foundation within yourself, because there's something coming in that's to do with this legacy, to do with something that you are forming, making into like a tradition. You know, and it feels like you want to create new traditions in your family life, or you want to create a family life. Like you want something solid around you. And at the moment, it feels like I could just, like I say, see this person in a car, like hopping here, there and everywhere. Maybe you go and visit people a lot and you feel like, well, actually, I want to create the home. I want people to come to me. That's the sort of energy that I'm feeling from this. So let's get into the T cards and just have a deeper look into. So you are trusting the process that you're in. You know that there are many paths you could take, and you're driving and driving and driving, and you're not seeing the right path for you. You're looking for the path that has the deepest roots. So what are the cards going to tell you today? Okay, we have fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate, and woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. So perhaps what has sparked this journey that you're on right now, it's almost like this woman has been a catalyst for the changes that are occurring here. Now, fire, you know, our most primal need is that warmth, isn't it? Is having shelter with warmth. Now, there is a rune called Nordies where it's about rubbing 2 sticks together, which is called the need fire. And that's us creating our own warmth, you know, that's our most basic needs. Someone in your life you have very strong emotions for, and it feels like a love-hate kind of relationship. And it feels to me like you've been back and forth with this person. I know it's coming up as woman on here. It doesn't have to be a woman. It could be a masculine that's in their feminine quite a lot. A masculine that could be quite irrational or emotional. But for many of you, I do feel it is to do with this relationship with a woman, and it's what's creating you to drive, to just be wanting to drive and not really settle. But now you're getting to a point where actually I don't want to do that. I want to settle. Yeah. So what is this about the roots? So with this person in your life and the strong emotions that you're feeling, there is a need to resolve this. And I can see somebody either writing a letter or a message or something, but there's some kind of confession of feelings. But you kind of write something out and then delete it again, or write something out and delete it again. You don't seem to know what to say, and you kind of keep getting in the car and wanting to just go, just drive. And that kind of pacifies you. Maybe you listen to music as you do that or something, but you don't really know where you're going. You're not really feeling very satisfied with your life at the moment. And this is why it's almost like what Spirit want me to tell you is the reason you're going through what you're going through, it's almost being a catalyst for the change. You needed to feel this. You needed to feel these emotions in order to find the right path for you. Can you see that path on there? So there's loads of path beyond what is broken. Sometimes things need to be broken. What is it? You need to break a few eggs to make an omelette? This has been an opportunity for you. Whatever's broken your heart here, whatever these strong emotions are, it's all necessary for the changes that need to happen for you to be finding that path that you are searching for so much. Rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. Now, for some of you, you may be perhaps seeking out surface level hookups or relationships, whatever. There's no judgment here. There's a kind of, maybe you've recognized this within yourself, that you perhaps are looking for attention right now, or you're wanting attention. Some of you, I feel, you feel used a little bit in a sexual way, that you feel that, you know, you're longing for something deeper, you're longing for a commitment, but you feel like people are just desiring you for one thing. But you are kind of, or in the past, maybe the recent past, you've allowed yourself to be used in that way because you wanted the attention, which is fine. You know, you're a human being, we have needs. This is about your primal needs, and sex is a primal need. And through these encounters, through these experiences that you're having, you're really starting to recognise and realise, like, I'm worth more than that. I want something deeper. I want roots. I don't want surface level. I don't want... And for some of you, you almost have a fear over reputation. You have a fear over what people think of you, or you're starting to feel like people are thinking things about you or forming an opinion about you. I did a reading on this morning where it was saying about stoicism. Basically, you know, be you, just be you. Okay. If you have sexual desires, you have sexual desires. You're a highly sexual person. There is nothing wrong with that. But these are the words of Freya. Do not misuse that sexual energy, because it's creative energy. And the more you put that out there, you're kind of draining or depleting your own energy supply. Now, when you sleep with somebody, your energy is linked with their energy for 7 years. So you're being asked here to honour and respect your sexual energy. Keep it for those that you feel honour and respect you. Don't give it away. Don't allow yourself to be in positions where it's been taken from you. And I feel like maybe that's what's going on with this, dealing with this woman and these strong emotions. Maybe it could be two ways of looking at this. It could be that this person sees you as just a plaything and you want something deeper, and that's what's creating this love-hate kind of relationship, because you can't get this person to see you in any other way. Or there's another way of where this person wants a commitment with you, but you don't feel, but you just see them in a sexual way. So there's two ways to look at it. Take what resonates. And if that doesn't resonate with you at all, then this probably isn't your reading, but I feel like you're watching this for a reason. So what else do we have for you? Hat. You will be playing a different role. So I almost feel like some of you, you've recognized some things within your lifestyle, within how you go about things, and you want to change to that. You want to create some change to that. So you are going to be playing a different role. You're going to be offered a different role, which is going to be aligned with this legacy that you are creating, that you want. It's what's allowing you to find the right route on your journey in that car. Okay. So at the moment, you feel like you're aimlessly sort of like looking for direction, looking for a way to go. Well, through dealing with this over here, through honouring and respecting your energy, that's what's creating this different role for you. What is that going to lead to? Wow. It's going to lead to something being exposed to you. Somebody, a friend of yours, is two-faced. They're saying one thing to your face, they're doing another thing behind your back. Why are they doing that? What is that about? I have new home, new attitude. This person doesn't like how you're living at the moment. They don't like the fact that you are all good in your environment, in your space. So this person, just to give you some guidance on who this might be, may have suggested some things about you selling up or something, or leaving your home. I feel like this person wants you to move in with them maybe, or they want you to be with them. So they're not really, they have an ulterior motive is what I'm getting from this, and they don't like seeing you set up your own space. So it feels like there's some kind of manipulation going on here. They could be advising you in a way that is benefiting them rather than you. And it's to do with money and home. So that sounded quite specific. So that might only be for a few, but you'll know who that is. And we've got here flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. So it is going to lead to you being quite disappointed with that person because you felt that they had your best interests at heart, when actually it turns out they really don't. They're not thinking about you, they're thinking about themselves. They're thinking about what they want and what they need from you. And it isn't what you were hoping it would be. Now, money path. When you deal with this dissatisfaction that you've got going on, you know what needs to go. You know that there's something that's really dragging you down and it's been a constant cycle. You know it needs to go. And when you clear the path, there's money that you will find on that path. But you have to clear the path and you have to choose the direction, because at the moment you're going here, there and everywhere. It's not direct enough. It's not allowing you to find what it is that you need. Okay. Oh, okay. Now, for some of you, you don't realise it, but you are being protected in the spiritual realm. There is energy that surrounds you, that protects you. So just be aware this week you are going to be, any illusion is going to be absolutely shattered and broken around a particular friend of yours. It keeps coming through on here. And this person, you're going to see them for exactly what they are. You're going to see absolutely everything that you needed to see. And you're seeing this. You're disappointed in this because you're trying to be guided by spirit and protected from it. So it might upset you because you had high hopes for this person, or you felt that this person, you see a long-term thing with this person perhaps. but they're going to be showing up in a way that's showing you exactly why they can't be, why they shouldn't be, why they never will be. Okay. There will be short-term disappointment. There will be unclear thinking. So you're not going to be very clear about it, and you're not clear at the moment. You feel like you're in the thicket of the forest and you can't find a way out. But it will all become clear. It will. Yeah, disappointment in some affair. So I feel like for some of you, you already know that this is coming. You already know that this is going to happen. I feel like you've been disappointed in this person more than once before. You know how it's going to play out. You know how it's going to go. And by keeping that person in your life, by continuing to put energy into it, remember we were talking about that sexual energy. I feel like that's a lot to do with it as well. Then you're constantly keeping these obstacles on your path, and it's like you putting too much energy into trying to clear those obstacles or work out what those obstacles are. It's taking up so much of your energy. It's throwing you away from this money path that you could be on. Okay, let's get into the tarot cards then. So this current situation that's going on here, what do you need to know? Oh, there's going to be some conflict over this, because I feel like this person, they're not going to just step to the side very easily. There could be some manipulative tactics going on here. You're going to have to try and it's like trying to separate yourself from super glue in a way. There is a way to do it, and you are doing that because you're reaching for this light. You're reaching for your need fire, you know. And what's going on here at the moment in your life, you don't need that. You really don't need that. What else do you need to know? Wow, we have the Six of Wands and the Ace of Cups. There is actually a new relationship on its way to you. It feels like there's something new coming in that's going to bring you way more love than what you were experiencing in this situation. And it's going to make you feel so proud of yourself, so triumphant. It's just going to make you feel like you're on top of the world, okay? This may not have come in yet. This might not actually be happening yet, but just know that through, okay, you are going to go through a little bit of conflict in order to separate yourself from something here. But once you do, it's allowing this to come through. Now, for some of you, this could actually be deepening a connection that already exists, or it could be a brand new thing coming in. But whatever it is, it feels like it's what you've been manifesting. It's what you've been asking for, and you're finally going to be rewarded with it because you've let go of something else, because you've had this epiphany. You've realized how disappointing this other situation is. What else do you need to know? And that's leading you into this Emperor energy. So this is you standing in your power, male or female, doesn't matter. But you're actually finally going to feel like you are where you need to be, doing what you need to be doing, feeling in control of things. Whereas before, there's parts of your life I feel like you didn't feel like you were in control. And a lot of that has to do with that sexual energy. That creative energy was all over the place. But now you're harnessing it and you're utilizing it for yourself. And that, the reason you're coming out as the Emperor there is because it's deepening these roots. It's allowing you to really find that power within you. And it's not a power over anything, it's power within. Now we've got the King of Wands on the bottom. So for some of you, and I feel like you're a very attractive person, people do admire you, people do desire you, and I feel like if you're honest with yourself, you really like that. You like that people are like that with you. But you are realising how actually that has kind of hindered you really bringing these roots and this legacy, you know, and really having something traditional that you want. Some of you will feel like you're looking at like family and marriage, and that's kind of like something that you would like now. You don't want any more surface level situations. I want to say situationships, where it's like you don't feel like someone's fully giving to you, or you don't feel like you're fully giving to somebody else. You want to change to that. Have the Empress on the bottom. This is unconditional love. This is situations where there's a life that's created, you know, this pregnancy here. It's about, maybe some of you, you want to have a baby. Perhaps you want to have a family with somebody here. But this is about feeling love, unconditional love. And an end to the crossroads. You know, when I said at the beginning about driving around, not knowing what direction to go in, you want an end to that. And the only way to end that is to remove the obstacles that you keep finding on these roads. So, what is the future of this for you? The future is coming out as this illumination. So there's going to be some secrets revealed to you. There's going to be some highlighted things to you. You're going to actually see the dark and the light. You're going to start to recognize, and everybody has dark and light in them. You know, we're all part of that duality. Can't get away from that. But what you're recognizing here is actually, you know, what's been illuminated to me that I cannot unsee, that is not good for me, is not right for me. And I need to stop allowing my energy to be played out in that. There's also a lot of emotion coming to the surface as well within you and how you're feeling right now. It's almost like the illusion's been broken, and that can be quite scary sometimes, because when the illusion's broken, you can feel a little bit like, oh, well, I've wasted a lot of time on this. I've spent a lot of time on this. So therefore, I want to try and see if I can keep going. But you've got to a point where you just know you can't keep going like that. You have to be honest with yourself. You have to be real with yourself. The illusion is broken. Completely broken. No more games. And I feel like you've been around a lot of gaminess. And you're sick of that now. So what advice do we have for you today? What advice do we have? Okay, so the advice that we have right now is about you really open up to your friends, open up to the people around you that you trust and that you love and that have your back. Now, I feel like these are people of the same sex as you. There may be two people that are really close friends to you that you can confide in, and you know whatever you say to them, it won't go anywhere else, and they will listen to you. They won't judge you either. So for some of you, this is about meeting up with friends and talking about what your wish fulfillment is, what you really hope for and what you really want. Because you do have people around you that care. You do have people around you that want to see you do well, but you have to work with them. Okay, sometimes I feel like you're the kind of person, a bit like me, like you're more of a lone wolf. You kind of, when you've got something going on, you'll just go and hide yourself away. But you're being encouraged here to actually ask for help. Ask for help and bring it in when you need it. Okay, I'm going to get your final outcome on this today. Nine of Wands. Recognise just how strong you are and remember what you've been through. Not in a way of like, you know, self-pity or romanticising, wounding, things like that. This is more about you just seeing yourself as like the wounded warrior, but in a way of like, well, it makes me who I am and I'm proud to be who I am, and that's a good thing. Okay, I do sense that there is a period of time where you need to kind of just be just you for a bit so that you can complete this cycle. So there's a lot of things that need to change, that need to end in here. And you're supposed to collaborate with people of the same sex as you, but I feel like people of whatever your orientation is, people who you desire on a sexual level, this is asking you to kind of just work on you for now. Okay, step back from that. Stop allowing yourself to delve into the options, because yes, you have many options. I feel like you're a very attractive person, but you're being asked to just step back from that right now so that you can really find and deepen into these roots, really get your own foundations together. And when you do that, you know, you're putting yourself in, you're preparing for something big to come in, something very exciting to come in. The next 3 months are going to be very interesting for you. And I feel like by the end of it, you're going to come out, like by January time, you're going to be unrecognisable to some people, but you're going to be so confident and grounded in yourself that you're not going to care what other people think or whether they recognise you or not, because you know who you are. And those that are meant to be in your life, they'll always be there. Those that have been mucking about in your life or creating drama in your life, you'll know who and what that is, and it's time to step away. You're a master manifester. You have the ability to create in your life, and you have a lot of skills. You have a lot of abilities, and you're not utilising them at the moment. So this is your opportunity now in these next 3 months to really work on those skills, really work on those abilities, really trust in your intuition. Now that you've removed the obstacles and the illusion, you've broken that illusion, your intuition is going to be quite heightened because of that. So I'm going to leave this reading here for you. If that resonates with you and you would like to book in a personalised reading, my details are down in the description box, so please do get in touch. And I'd love to hear your comments and things as well. I am going to come on and do some lives at some point soon. I need your encouragement though, so please, if you would like to see me on a live, drop a comment just saying that you would like that. I know that's a little bit indulgent of me, maybe asking a lot, but it's just I'm struggling to find the confidence to do it at the moment. So I kind of need your encouragement if that's what you would like. If you would like to do a live with me where I can offer you a question answered, and then if you want to go into a reading after that with me, then you can. So thank you so much to those that have watched this video to the end, and I hope that this resonates with you, and I'll speak to you very soon. Have a blessed day.